Welcome. Let's go. How's everybody on this Sunday? Yes. So, first, I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for wishing me a happy birthday. The response was like overwhelming. There was so many people. Was that something from my cupcake?
Probably.
But yes, the response was overwhelming. I thank you guys so much. I like read every person that wished me a happy birthday, and I think of that person, like how I met the person or anything about the person. So I just don't be clicking the heart and going from each person. I actually think about each person. So again, thank you for the love. Appreciate it. Applause for you guys. Let's give them applause. Let's do it.
Applause for you for living another
year. No.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
I don't.
And God has blessed us, and we are grateful.
Absolutely.
That you are still with us. There's a lot of people that can't say that. A lot of people we lost this year, a lot of young people. So it does not go unnoticed that we are still alive and healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Absolutely. So yeah, today is Sunday. We had a busy day. Went to church. I played the organ at church. Came home and then went out to a friend of mine did a movie premiere, and we went to that. Well, I didn't. Denisha wanted to come home and rest.
Yes. Yes.
Went to the movie premiere. It was amazing. I'm meeting so many people and making actually just meeting so many people and building relationships. Mm-hmm. Especially as I am doing a film shortly. Hopefully it'll be completed by February. Denisha wants nothing to do with it.
I never said that.
But this is the title of it. It's called A Whisper from the Dark.
We have promo and everything.
You know.
I love your show. It's so great.
So that's the promo.
Yes.
You know. So I'm still picking, like when I did my stage play, I handpicked most of the people. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing the same thing with this. I'm going to handpick most of the people, but I'm meeting some people. I think from today's movie premiere that people was in this movie, I think I got like 3 of them.
Nice.
But we're going to need extras, and it's going to be a blast. So we want to get it into the film festival, and the deadline, I believe, is at the end of February. So enough on that. Today's show is going to be, it's been put on my heart for today's show to be about, the title is going to be Don't Let Nobody Steal Your Joy.
And where did you come up with this title, sir?
Now, I don't know who this is for, but this is for somebody.
It's probably for us. It's not lost on anybody that we are not vibing right now.
Definitely is for me.
We are not vibing, but God is good. And we are married and we love each other, but we are not vibing. And it's okay.
Gosh, one of my blood pressure.
It's okay. Like this is what happens. We're gonna be honest. We're on here and we're gonna get the people the honest truth. And
I ain't gonna let her steal my joy though. Mm-hmm. Oh well.
All right.
Because people will deliberately try to steal your joy.
That's true.
We have people that cut us off.
Yeah.
We have
Amen.
family members that cut us off.
Amen.
Simply because we got married.
Right. And I think it comes from the the fact that people they love to be around you, or they love to be with you when you are going through something, because they feed off of that energy. So when that energy is no longer, and now you're in a different place, and now you're exuding a different energy, more positive, and now you're happy and you're moving about and you're doing, people can't handle that.
Right.
They can't. And so now there's nothing for them to feed off of. And then they kind of just are like, yeah, I don't. And sometimes I'm going to be fair. I don't think it's conscious. I don't think people deliberately say, okay, I'm not going to mess with them because, you know, I don't think it's like that. I think it's subconsciously that people's energy, certain types of people, just feed off of negative energy. And so as long as we're crying or in the corner or going through something, they're there. I'm with you, girl. What's going on? Tell me, how's it going on? What he do? What? Yeah, they love that.
Yeah,
and now
people
when
love gossip.
Yes, and now when it's like, everything is going great, and it's this, and it's, people can't handle that. They can't handle it.
Believe it or not, people, they love when you fail. Not everybody, but
yeah,
there's certain people out there that love when you are failing.
That's right.
And then they want to talk about it. Like if me and you was like really battling and going through, that's interesting for people to watch, as opposed to us being a loving, happy couple.
Which we are most of the time.
So since we not vibing, let's give them the tea, whatever you call it.
Listen, you want to go there? We could go there, sir. Yeah, because as happy as we are, and don't get it twisted, as happy as we are, we were brought up differently, and we have different viewpoints.
We're so different,
and so we do clash, right? That's just the honesty of what marriage is, and I think it's about growing together. And so he came up with this topic, don't steal your, because he really said, this is what we're talking about, because you're not gonna steal my joy. And
I told her, I said, look, you ain't gonna steal my, ma'am, you ain't gonna steal my joy.
That's right. That's right.
And even
it
though
is that way sometimes,
even though it's my birthday weekend,
yes,
and Denisha did take me out, and I had a good time.
Yes.
But let's say that she didn't. I'm gonna take my own self out.
Right.
I'm gonna get my own cupcake. Oh,
even the.
I'm gonna get my own cupcake. Or whatever I want to get, and I'm going to enjoy myself, because I am a loner. I know a lot of people. I do not have.
Who's going to wipe your mouth when you're alone? Just who?
I don't care.
Crumbs on your mouth.
Because I'm not going to let nobody steal my joy that sees it and want to talk about me.
No, right. So the thing, I think what you're trying to get across, and what I think you're trying to say, is that you have to yourself have the joy in you. So that, to your point, if I'm spending my birthday alone, I'm still happy.
I'm gonna make myself
happy.
And
to the people in your life that, again, feed off your neck. So let's just, do I want to say this? Let me give it another stand. Let's say a couple were together and they didn't work out, or it didn't pan out. You know what I mean? And you found yourself alone again. You still have to, and I think where maybe we all do wrong is, instead of having that woe is me complex that people feed off of, maybe we need to have the outlook of, no, I'm happy. I'm by myself, and this happened to me, and I grew from this. And then, because then those people would have fell off a long time ago, and we would have known that. So you really do need to find the joy in yourself, so that no matter what your situation is, when it changes, you don't change. That you don't lose your way. That, oh, well, all is not lost. Like I'm still vibing, whether I'm in a situation or I'm not.
Yeah.
And let me clarify this too, because to the people that love to feed off negativity, we may be not vibing today, but we not going nowhere, right?
No.
Let's get that. We together. So if I'm in my feelings today, he in his feelings tomorrow, and we're not vibing, because that's what humans do, and because we did not grow up with the exact same principles, and we don't agree with everything, that don't mean we in a bad. We not going nowhere.
Right.
And again, I think that's something else that comes with growth, because I couldn't have said that in previous relationships or previous situations, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But just because we're not on the same page today does not mean we're not going to end this thing the way we said we were.
Right.
Give me a kiss, honey. and I still can't. Right now, we still. But I love him, and that's just what it is.
Like, really, I'm a loner. I know a lot of y'all think I got struck by lightning and he's on the piano and he's at this show and he's at this show. But when you pull back all the layers, I'm really a loner.
With your 5,000 Facebook friends?
You always say that. But
He
I
does.
don't know.
None of them.
Or I may be
Some of them.
acquainted, but I only have like a couple of friends that I
Right.
can call like, yo, what you doing? How you doing today?
It's true.
Um,
It's funny
I'm
because
a loner.
on Facebook you have 5,000, but I think in real life I probably have more people.
Yeah, you have more friends than
because
me.
he really is a loner. Like, people don't, there's a lot of people. You know what I noticed too? I'm just gonna go sidetrack for a second. In Atlanta, in the industry, there was an episode of Martin years ago where the guy, what was his name? Tommy Davidson was Varnell Hill, and there was a term coined, Varnell Hilling you, because it meant that you would be like, hey, look me up, I'm gonna get with you, life is great, I got a place for you when we get to the, and that is so real. Like, people are so phony. Yeah. Like, it is crazy. And especially being in the industry where you are in media and entertainment, how many people you come across that have that, oh, Brian, where you been on? How you doing? We got this and we got that going on. And they not really. So when I say you have your 5,000 Facebook friends, a lot of them are Varnell Hill types, not true friends. Because you have true friends, but they are select and few, like they should be at this age.
And even, like at the film festival, I was meeting new people, and I heard a lot of I this and I'm this and I can do this and I'm that. So I approached one of those people. This one guy was like, yes, I'm a film, we're casting for a film and we do this and we do that and do that. So I went up to him, I asked him, because if you're a director, then you know about different lenses that you should use. 50 millimeter on this shot, we want to do a wide on this shot. You should, this is like basic film 101 knowledge. Mm-hmm. This guy didn't know none of that. He never had a camera. He just didn't know. And I told him what I do, and he was like, "Oh man, I want to use you. I got to get with you. Can you come to our casting party?" Like, a lot of people, they just talk themselves up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I heard a lot of that, even when it came to music and musicians. This girl was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a musician and this and that. I play the guitar." I'm like, "Play something." This girl didn't know an A from a B. She's like, I'm still, and after you put them on the spot, then here's when all the excuses come. Right. So I've seen a lot of that this past weekend.
Yeah. It's so real. Like, that is a real thing. There are a bunch of Varnell Hills out here. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Like, you're a rapper and you don't know an A from a B. Like, sir, you're not a musician. Don't even call yourself that. Mm-hmm. You might be a lyricist. You good with putting lyrics together. You good with going on YouTube and finding your beats and putting them together, but that's not making you a musician. If you can't sit down and create,
right?
You want to take other people's music and you want to put it together, you're not a musician.
Not a creative. And I remember something you said years ago, and you said, I hope this isn't offensive to musicians, but you said, if you can't play a song in every single key, you're not a musician. I remember you were teaching Aaron how to play. You were playing Happy Birthday, and you could play it in the key of C. You could play it in the key of D. Like, you could change based on.
It's called change keys. So
yeah, and you said that people who can't do, because you said that people now use the keyboard. And so they're playing it in C, but they're clicking a button and putting it in different.
Yeah, there's a transpose button on most keyboards where you can hit a button. So if somebody's singing, and let's say, for an example, A flat, but you don't know how to play in that key because it's like 12 keys. So you only know how to play in the key of C. Then you're going to hit the transpose button until you get to the A flat, and you're still going to be playing in C, but it's going to come out A flat. And that's cheating, and you're horrible for that. And you need to learn how to play your scales in every.
I think that's easy for you to say. Because you are a gifted musician, so it's different.
Okay, so this part has nothing to do with gift. This part is when you first learn the music theory, your teacher is teaching you, or it should be, how to learn how to play your scales. And not just one scale, but in every key. So after C, it don't go to the next white key, which is D. It goes to the black key, which is C sharp. Then play it in that key. Then we go to D, and we're going to learn it in that key. Then we're going to go to E flat. We're going to learn it in that key. Then we're going to go to E, which has 4 sharps. So we're going to...
Brian, people don't know
that. And I grew up with the metronome that go like this. But now we have these keyboards and we have computers, so it could be even more funky. You can just go to it like a funk beat and play your scales.
Right, but who's taking the time to do that?
Well, then don't do it. Go deliver for Amazon or somebody. Don't do it. Don't call yourself a musician though.
Right.
When you just taking other people's stuff.
And there's plenty people out here like that, and that's it. And then when you because you had an episode a couple of weeks ago about AI, that's just gonna make it that much worse. Like the creativity, all of that it's just gone. It's lost, and it's a shame. I think that of course God is still gonna gift people with the ability to do these things, but I don't know what happens if they're using AI and not really using the gift the way they're supposed to.
You can literally tell AI to take a piece of music and
that's what I mean.
I want to sound like this person, and it'll generate it, and it's going to sound like similar or something like that. But if that's what your satisfaction is, cool. I'm satisfied with the fact that if I want to do it on my own, I have that in my soul, I could do that.
Right.
And that's what makes me happy, because God gave me that gift. But what about when they take the plugs out of all electronics? You can't do nothing.
Right.
If you on a stage with a band and they got acoustic guitar, they got acoustic drums, and they got an acoustic piano, the electricity go out.
Are you in trouble?
Y'all lost. You can't do nothing.
God,
the audience is leaving. The show is over. But I can sit on that piano.
They're going to be the NAC scale playing the song, and the choir is way off somewhere else.
You can't.
That's where they're going to be.
There is no transpose button on an acoustic instrument.
Right.
You're lost. That's when your true colors going to show.
Right. But we're getting off topic, but I don't even know how we got there. But just so while we're here, I'm just going to throw a little quarter in the meter real quick. We're going to stop. AI, I think, because I wasn't here for the AI show, if you remember. That was his show.
Yeah, you were traveling.
I mentioned this to you as well with AI, is that if we thought that social media is fake now, imagine what AI is going to do. Because now you have the ability to change what you look like. And we're not talking about filters. Everybody does filter. I get that. But I'm talking about you can put yourself in Dubai, right? On a camel on vacation and post it to it, which people are absolutely doing because we've seen it. And they're taking on these personas and these lifestyles that they absolutely do not have. And I just wonder what kind of mindset do you have to have? And if you guys want to chime in, I'd love to hear it, what your perspectives are. What kind of mindset do you have to want to reflect to the world that I'm in Dubai and you in Walmart? Like, why would you do that? And people are doing it because they're doing it today before we even get to realize truly what AI will fully be.
It's because people live in fantasy. They love fantasy.
Is that what it is?
So they want to see themselves as a part of the fantasy.
But it's not real.
No, it's not.
I just can't understand that. I can't understand it.
Yeah. But getting back on topic.
Yes. Sorry. I digress.
Whatever the case is, because I probably stole your joy when I told you was horrible, calling yourself a musician, and you was horrible for it. I probably stole your joy. Don't let me steal your joy.
That just means to work harder.
No, keep using the transpose button and keep being lazy and not learning your stuff. And when it's time for you to be exposed, when electricity cut off, don't complain.
My God.
But don't let me steal your joy, because that's not my intent. Mm-hmm. But again, my point is, things like that come at me all the time, but I'm not going to let you steal my joy. And, everybody don't have their life, health, and strength. If you wake up every morning, there is still purpose for your life. God gave you a reason for living.
That's true.
So that right there alone, when I get out the bed in the morning, I'm thankful.
But can we live in truth? Can we just live in truth?
We should live in truth.
My God. My God.
That's the purpose. That's the plan. But
just be honest with who you are and where you are.
Right.
This is me. This is where I am today. It doesn't mean this is where you're going to be 2 years from now, but this is where I am today.
And that's why she and I bump heads, because number one, we're two strong-minded people. We're two leaders, right? She
Amen.
has her own way of thinking. I have my own way of thinking.
My God.
Now, we do have to respect each other. We do have to listen to each other. We do have to put ourselves, I have to put myself in her shoes. She don't put herself in my shoes. But I have to put myself in her shoes.
Lies, I do.
And we have to figure it out. And we have to, we have to be solution oriented. Because some people like to find fault, but they don't have no solution.
Right.
I run away from them kind of people. Like, you always complaining and, everything is always terrible. And did you see sister sis and she, what's your solution? How about you help her? Or help him. How about you help them? As opposed to talking about them or complaining about them.
You know what? I've coined the phrase from Evelyn the Witch on The Wiz. Don't bring me no bad news. Like, stop bringing me the dreary, the drum, bring me something, even if it is bad news, help me figure it out. Let's try to figure it out. What are we going to sit in the bad news for? That's not getting us nowhere. Like, I understand that we're not,
Well, to that, like, I don't know. Well, it could be bad news because bad things happen. We have good and we have evil in the world. So you have to expect bad things to happen because that's the world that we live in. Right. So that's why I wrote that song, Sunshine Will Always Follow Rain, because if you're in the sunshine and everything is lovely in your life right now, the rain is coming.
Right.
So it's not the problem, is how do you handle the problem? Because problems are going to come. Denisha and I, we got married, everything is lovely. Ha ha ha. The next day it's like, oh! So it's not the problem. Okay.
No, that's what I mean.
All right, Denisha, how are we going to handle this?
Right.
Can we talk about it as opposed to yelling at each other? Sometimes we got to walk away, come back with a cool head and deal with it.
Well, that brings me back to what we were talking about earlier, how people feed off that negative energy. So when you're bringing the bad news and you're in the bad news, it's not that they're trying to give you joy or sunshine to get you through the bad news. They want you to sit in that bad news. They want you to sit there while they try to, you know what I'm saying, comfort you. But they're not trying to help you out of it. It's all about feeding off that. So that's the thing. We have to wake up, get that negative energy off of us. Whatever it is that we're dealing with, we got to communicate, work it out, and move on. There's no sense in sitting in a dreary place.
Right.
There's just no reason to do that.
But this message is for somebody. I don't know what, but somebody is trying. I sound like a preacher. Somebody is trying to steal your joy.
Tell your neighbor. Say neighbor.
Somebody on your job is trying to steal your joy.
That's right.
Somebody in your family is trying to steal your joy.
Hey.
And from me, okay, I'm not always around a lot of people. Again, I'm a loner, and sometimes people try to steal my joy, but I don't let them. I'll smile, and sometimes silence can be a killer.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's a word. That's a word, Pastor.
I ain't no pastor. Don't want to be, but sometimes like Proverbs. Sometimes just hear more than you speak. You don't always have to speak and blah, blah. Sometimes just listen. Sometimes you could be a student for instruction.
Yes.
Sometimes some of us, we just know everything and we know how to do everything and nobody can tell us nothing. I just asked this other person the other day, I says, so are you using AI? Are you into oh no, I'm old school, Doc, I do it the old school way, and that's fine and good, but you still should have a little bit of knowledge of what's happening, because you're going to be left behind. You don't always have to use it, but you know, like I will use it to my advantage in certain instances. I wouldn't use it in a instance to deceive somebody or be something that I'm not. You know, I'm not going to become this great concert pianist, and I know that ain't what I do. Like, I'm a behind the scenes type guy, and I play, you know, this or that. That's who I am. So, but you know, you can use it to your advantage, but you don't have to be like a fake or just phony person.
Because it's gonna come out anyway.
Because if I'm playing piano, best believe the electric get cut off. No, if I'm playing a keyboard and the electric get cut off, best believe I can jump on the piano and I can play it.
I know that's right. The truth will find you out. Because
I don't want to be a fake. I don't want to be a fake or phony. I don't have to pull music from YouTube and say I did this, I did that, and put it together. No, I can play my own. I can play the same. I can listen to it and play the same beat. If I'm driving to church, I can listen to the song.
Again, that's not fair because you're a different breed. Like you're a little different, and you have to give that, Brian. You have to give that. You're a little different than most, right?
No.
So, yes, because most people who are musicians who can play, a lot of them cannot listen to a radio and just pick out the, what do you call it, that the song is played in, the key that it's played in. Most people can't do that. Or to hear a note and know exactly what note that is. A lot of people don't. Pitch. That's a gift, but everybody doesn't have that. I don't think that's fair.
I know that, but I wasn't saying it from that perspective. I'm just saying if you're calling yourself a musician, I'm saying it from this perspective, then be that.
Right.
Study to be that.
Oh, right. No, I agree.
If you want to call yourself I'm a producer and I do this and I do that, then call yourself that. Mm-hmm. If you're a fake person that's very creative when it comes, not fake person, but if you're very creative when it comes to just taking stuff that other people created and putting it together to say that it was your own composition.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Somebody worked hard on that music. So yeah, but again, I don't let people steal my joy. It takes a lot to get me upset. And then if I cross over to that point, then
it's bad and it ain't no solutions happening.
It's not
nothing's
good.
Happening. Yeah, it's not a good place to be.
Yeah.
So,
it's commercial time.
Yes.
Here we go. It's almost Christmas time.
Christmas.
Here we go. Get your order in. My website is on there. Contact me directly. Tell me what kind of piece you want. This is all crystal. You text me your loved one's picture, and then we will make it into 3D where you can see around the whole thing, and whoever you give it to will love it. And it's different. It's personalized. You know, you go get them something from Macy's, it's gonna last probably 2 years.
Child, but with the experience I had, it ain't even gonna last a week.
And some of you may say,
you gotta fight and get your money back.
This looks expensive. Well, yeah. Expensive is subjective. Yeah. And we have something for everybody. Now, we have 3 keychains that I'm gonna get this to y'all. 3 keychains that you can get. They're crystal. They can have the person's picture in them. You push a button, they light up. You can have 3 of those with 3 different people for $99. You can knock 3 people out for Christmas for $99, and they will love it. And every time they look at it, they're gonna think about you.
Yes.
Sounds like I'm a salesman, don't it?
Sounds.
But it's true. It's true.
Past Bishop Reed when he says it's only you can't holler for it's only $99.
Yeah, you know.
You know. All right, so let's do our Bible verse for today, and it comes from.
Not that.
Yeah.
We don't have a signal,
it comes
so you're gonna have to
John,
read it.
And it's So with you now is your time of grief, but I will see you again, and you will rejoice, and no one will be able to take your joy away. That comes from John 16:22.
Pontificate.
Oh,
expound.
Where'd you get that word?
Hey.
Just like what we were saying, that no one will be able to take your joy. Because once you find your joy in the Lord and you anchor that joy in the Lord, don't matter what's happening, you always going to have, because the Lord ain't going nowhere. He's always
But what
here.
if your joy is not in the Lord?
I'm sorry, what? Then you going to have a problem. Because what did the pastor Kirk Franklin say? Happy is when things are happening. We don't want happy. We want joy. Because joy is that deep-seated, grounded in Christ, because that means no matter what's going on in the atmosphere, no wonder people falling at your right side, falling at your left side, if you anchored in Christ, then none of that stuff will matter. None of it will matter. Okay, so that's our verse. Find your joy in the Lord and don't let anybody take it. But if it's in the Lord, they can't take it nowhere.
Trust me, if you're doing the right thing, and especially if you call yourself a Christian, you don't even have to be a Christian. But this comes with the territory. People are going to try you, and if they don't, you're not doing something right.
Yeah, everybody can't.
They're going to try to get under your skin. Again, I don't know. This is for somebody who's watching this broadcast, but it could be somebody on your job. They are trying. Don't let them. Smile, and when you smile, you just think to yourself, you know what? God got me. God loves me because I'm still here.
And God will move the people. One thing I know for
certain, smile at them.
Testify that if you stay where you're supposed to be in position, and people are giving you a hard time, and you know they working for the other side, the devil. If you stay rooted and grounded, God is going to remove them people. They're going to be removed.
Now,
don't mean you ain't always going to have, you ain't going to be going through. That's a lie, because you're always going to be going through.
You're in corporate America,
God will
right?
keep you, yes.
And you do presentations, and are you the manager for some teams or a team? Do you call yourself the manager? What do you call yourself?
I call myself.
Huh?
I call myself your wife. Like,
no, I'm talking about with your team.
Yes, one could say that. Why? What
I'm talking about in your situation.
Yes.
Are you the team? What are you?
Okay.
You're not a supervisor. What are you?
Right. I'm the manager, but
you're the manager.
Director.
Okay.
So why are we talking about that?
Okay. So because a lot of people can relate because they're in corporate America, right? So do you find this to be true? Someone trying to steal someone's joy?
My God.
Do they try to steal your joy because you're the manager? So I know we always come at the manager.
Stories for days, but not even so much so.
How do you handle that as a manager?
Not even so much so in this position, but just in my career, being with my company and working with the public, and you come up against all kinds of people, all kinds from all walks of life, right? And I'm going to say this is to be true. If you stay in position and you pray, God is going to protect you through the foolishness, and He's going to remove the people, and He's going to advance you. So even the people that's trying to pull you down and silence you, they talking nasty to you, they disrespecting you, you do what the Lord called you to do, and you sit there and you take it and you do right. And God is either going to do one or two things. He's going to keep you, which means He's going to keep your mind, and you're not going to be worried about what these people are talking about, or He's going to remove the people. I've seen it.
But Denisha, how do you handle it?
That's what I do. I pray. I do, Brian. I swear to God, that's the answer. I pray. I remember on a Friday, I had an issue with someone. I won't say because I don't want to, But I had an issue with someone, and I said, Lord, this person's going to be a problem. He gonna be a problem. And I would never say, Lord, remove this. I wouldn't say it. I'm just saying, Lord, I need help because this person is a problem.
But you do have the power to remove that person.
But we're not doing that. I don't do that. So then on Monday, that person resigned. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing. I said, Lord, help me, because this is going to be a problem. I didn't know how the Lord was going to do it. If the Lord was going to make the person, have an awakening. I didn't know if the person was going to go to another department, whatever. All I said was, Lord, I need help. And this
from what I'm understanding, what you said, this is your internal processing of how you handle what you handle, because everybody in their body has their internal how they process. So you have to do it from a spiritual perspective. I pray. Because in corporate America, you can't be going preaching to the people. You can't do that.
And
in
you can't
America.
tell folk off either, and that's a problem for me.
So this is your but this is your internal way of not letting someone steal your joy.
Yeah,
that's all I'm asking.
I want to get a person all the way together, and
because you have an armor inside of you.
That's right.
And we all need to have some kind of armor.
Because I would have been fired. Lord, if I said what I wanted to say and got off what I wanted to get off, it would have been good in the time, but I would have been fired years ago. But no, you got to stay. And it's hard. It's hard. God calls us to be humble and to submit ourselves under his will. That's not easy.
That's why we got married. Right? That's why we got married.
Jesus. It's not easy. It's not easy. And it's not for the faint of heart. So that's why you have to stay prayed up. Because without God's help, you're not gonna make it. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you what I think, or what I'm telling you what I know.
And we're coming on a time where mental health is a thing. There's a lot of single people that have mental issues. There's a lot of married people that have mental issues, and especially when it comes around Christmas time, when you have lost loved ones, people that you love, they're no longer here, and you become in this depressed state. I just want to tell you, you are here for a reason, and it's not always about you while you're here. Because I know you probably don't understand it. You're probably asking yourself, who am I? But a lot of times you're here for someone else. For instance, if you were a crackhead and you went to rehabilitation and you are now clean, you got yourself together, you are more relatable to another crackhead to pull them out, because someone like myself or Denisha who has never experienced that lifestyle
can't relate.
I can't. That person wouldn't be able to relate to us,
right?
But they will relate. They are able to relate to you,
right? Because
you come from that, you've experienced it, and you can help them. So a lot of times that's why you here, and it don't have to be that. It could be something else. It could be any situation. But we are here for a reason and for a purpose, and you have to ride with that. Don't let nobody pull you down just because you don't have what they have, or you're not where you are. You have what you have for a reason.
That I know that was a word for somebody, because that wasn't even nothing part of it.
And everybody in the Bible was jacked up. None of them had it right.
So are you preaching on today, Lord? I don't know.
All of them was jacked up.
My God. Yes. And so to your point, when you're dealing with people on the job and you thinking, one thing I'm gonna say real quick, and we're gonna go, is that the human race, we are the most arrogant people alive. Everything is about us. It is not. Right. None of it is about us. When you come across somebody at work that's acting a fool, it ain't got nothing to do with you. That's why you can't pray against them, Lord, because you don't know what to your point, mental health, you don't know what a person is going through. I had a man that was so hard. He was horrible to the entire company. He's just horrible. The whole company knows about this customer because he is the worst thing ever. And I always say, we don't know what that man is going home to every night. There's a reason a person acts the way that they act. Yeah. Is absolutely. So we could never think so highly of, again, going to the crackhead, you can never think more highly of yourself than what you are, because you don't know. You see a person only now for what God sees, the beginning, the middle, the present, and the future. So we, in our human limitation, all we can see is the present. So how dare we judge or try to think we know what's going. It ain't about us. And this is, and we're going to talk, we got to go, because we could go on for, there's a thing about the church where, she did this to me, she didn't say, none of it. If whatever situation you're going through isn't Christ-centered, it's idolatry. And I learned that from Jackie Hill Perry. It's anything that's not Jesus is idolatry.
Jackie
Hill Perry.
Okay.
Yeah, this life isn't about, it's not about us. It's not about you. Get out your feelings. It's not about you. Like, you don't know if a person went through somebody, like you said, could have lost somebody during the holidays and they messed up. Right. And so they lashing out. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Stop being so arrogant. We as a people, I'm talking to myself, it's just, we are the most arrogant people.
And greed.
Alive.
Like when you die, nobody's going to remember you for all the stuff that you have. They'll remember you for giving them $2 when they have nothing.
That's right. But
at the flip side of that, I'm not going to keep giving you $2 and you going out smoking it. All right, but before we go,
I have a couple of shout outs real quick.
I know we're going to do some shout outs, but just today, while I'm in church playing the organ, I don't even know if you noticed this, but I saw a guy come into the church and he looked like he had some mental issues. He was obviously he didn't have it together. He wasn't dressed up like everybody else. He looked like, and I'm not stereotyping or he looked like he could have possibly been strung out on drugs or something. And what I noticed is when familiar people came into the church, I see people, hey, Doc, what's up? They're giving each other dap, and they speaking, hugging. When this guy walked in, nobody really said anything to him. He was looking around like, okay, like he was lost. Like nobody said, come on over here, sir, sit here. Like, and I noticed that, and it bothered me because I'm like, these are the type of people that you need to be evangelising. Now, I'm not saying to go keep preaching to them because they hungry. They hungry, so they can't hear you preaching to them when they hungry. Feed them first.
Right. No, you're right.
Stop preaching to people as if they are where you are.
No, true. But and again, we could go on, and that's a whole nother episode. But this isn't. We really didn't call this to be a religious thing, but Lord help us on today.
Maybe that should be our next topic. Compassion for people.
Oh yeah, could do a lot with that.
We see a lot from the organ. I play the organ. I see a lot. I might be playing What a Friend We Have in Jesus. My mind is totally somewhere else. I'm looking at what's going on. I see a lot. I speak a little bit. I
think he got a little bishop in him.
I don't have no
and
bishop.
Y'all have not been encouraging this man to play because he is still not maybe next week encouraged to get on this piano for us. But anyway, so I do have a few shout outs. I want to shout out Marva, who had her baby shower this past weekend, and we missed because of your birthday. But I wanted to let her know that we love her very much and we're excited for her. I saw the pictures online and they were wonderful. And then I definitely wanted to shout out Keisha and Brian Herbert.
Yeah, they spent their birthday with me. What's up?
Brian's birthday with us at dinner, and we had such an amazing time. Yeah. I think we shut the restaurant down.
Sometimes close circles can be more impactful than a whole bunch of people. We had such
a good time.
I had like a little small.
Shout outs to them. We appreciate them, their friendship. And there was somebody else, and I know I'm over 50, so I need to write these things down. But we're going. If I don't get it today, I'll get it for next time. We have a couple of people in the chat.
Cynthia Henry, what's up?
Yes,
I saw Cynthia.
And Joe is saying happy birthday.
Thank you, Joe.
It is official. His birthday has passed, so he has had a birthday. We have a shout out from Yolanda who says, hey, hello, Yolanda, how are you? Some of our favorites and the regular people that we see in here. Mike is saying happy birthday. Mike Hurt is saying happy birthday.
Thank you.
Darlene is with us today, and Pauline Belton is with us today.
Pauline Belton, I call her my other mom. Do you know who Pauline Belton is?
I don't know. Do I?
No.
Okay.
So I grew up at the church in North Philadelphia, right, Christ-like, and I learned how to play primarily from her son.
Oh yes,
and
okay.
Her son name was Kevin. He went on to be with the Lord. Mm-hmm. But I was like, when I first started to play, I was so obsessed with his play, and I would sit up under the organ speaker.
Yes.
And I would tape it with a tape. Back then we had tape recorders. Mm-hmm, and I would try to tape, and then I would try to go home and try to pick it out on the piano. And then later on, he gave me lessons. I used to go to his house for lessons, and that was like... Mm-hmm. That was better than a kid to me. That was better than a kid
in a candy store,
in a candy store or at Christmas time. And his mom always welcomed me with open arms.
So you're right. I should know because he tells the story all the time. So he definitely has a great regard for Kevin. And she actually says that these musicians are not gifted like you and Kevin. So she did say that. Yes.
And I mean, to me, he was the best.
Yes.
He gave me my.
He says that all the time. So that is
he gave me my foundation.
Yes. Any last minute shout? Oh wait, I knew it was somebody. I wanted to shout out the Ricos, Mr. and Mrs. Rico, who got married. That was another reason why I was away the last couple of weeks.
Your sister?
Yes, my sister Deborah.
She's a Rico now.
She is a Rico now, and Elliot Rico. So
Rican.
Rico.
Are they Ricans?
No, they're not Ricans. Don't pay him any attention. Don't hold him against me, please, God. So congratulations to you guys, and we wish you many, many years together.
Absolutely.
Anything else, honey? Because we're gonna. Any last words?
Anything that y'all want to talk about before we sign off? Did we? I think we overdid our time today.
Yeah, we're way over time, so we're gonna actually have to edit this down a little bit.
Yeah.
And we were late, so we were late and overtime.
We was late because we was at the music premiere, and then Denisha texted me and told me to meet her at some restaurant. So we go there.
Well, my business.
Get some drinks. We were supposed to go. We had free tickets to go see Jasmine Sullivan tonight,
but it was raining.
Backstage passes and everything.
Shout out to Irvin. Sorry,
but
please don't stop inviting us.
But the weather was so bad. I'm like, I'm not. It was an outdoor venue.
Sorry.
I'm not standing outside.
We appreciate
when
it,
it's
though.
cold and rainy. I'm not doing. You know, at a certain point, bougie kick in. No matter what you're
That's
doing.
not bougie. That's that's maturity. Well,
We'll call it whatever you want.
He's of a certain age now. We're not. He's not doing it. But please, Irvin, don't not invite us. We're sorry.
Irvin ain't watching this broadcast. He on the stage playing.
Okay. Well,
she has no production skills.
bye, everybody.